What's up, guys? I'm doing a contest entry for Julian Lopez's 100 subscribers contest. Um, I've mentioned Julian many times on my channel. Great guy. He's got a fucking kick-ass collection. He shows a variety of metal and rock and shit like that. Um, Definitely deserves more subscribers than what he has. So if you haven't already, please go sub to him because holy shit, man, he deserves to have more subscribers than me. That's how awesome his collection is. And but yeah, so his contest was we had to pick 5 albums, and they had to be there was a certain criteria for each of the 5 albums. So I'll just kind of say what it is as I go along. So yeah. So the first album we were supposed to show was to show an album from our childhood. This one was pretty easy for me to pick. So we have Alkaline Trio with From Here to Infirmary. This is probably in my top 5 favorite albums of all time. This was one of the first bands I started listening to when I was really getting into like hardcore into rock and metal when I was like 11 or 12. So yeah, this album just means the world to me, and I can probably say that if it wasn't for this band and this album, I wouldn't be doing, I wouldn't have what I have today, and I wouldn't be listening to what I'm listening to today. So I definitely owe a lot to this album, and I still listen to it on a regular basis. Great stuff. So yeah. All right. So the next album we're supposed to show is an album that people wouldn't expect that you like or that you listen to. Not necessarily a guilty pleasure, because like Julian said, and I completely agree with him, you shouldn't feel guilty about anything that you listen to, because music is music, it's subjective. So this is Michelle Branch with The Spirit Room. I really like her music. For those of you that remember, she had a few of those really big hits, in the early 2000s. She just dropped a new album this year, which I'm not too fond of, just because she moved away from that hard rock edge in her music. But I really like this album. Every song is great. Great songwriter, and a great voice. So yeah. That is Michelle Branch with The Spirit Room. Great album. Alright, and the next album I'm going to show the next album that we're supposed to show is our favorite live album. And I chose Wasp, Double Live Assassins. I know I've mentioned before that this is my all-time favorite live album. It's just so fucking raw and heavy, and the track listing is just perfect. There was a song from each. There was at least one song from each studio album up until Kill Fuck Die, which is the tour that this was recorded during. So, and it's such a good album, and in my opinion, it's a way better live album than Live in the Raw. Like, Live in the Raw sucks ass compared to this live album. So if you're a Wasp fan, if you have not heard this live album, holy shit, man. This live album will blow you away. It is so goddamn good. So yeah. Favorite live album, Wasp, Double Live Assassins. Alright. And the next album we were supposed to show is I think it was a favorite album by an artist who went solo. This one was really hard for me to choose, mainly just because I didn't really have a lot to go off of. So, yeah, I kind of I went real easy with this one. I just went with an Ozzy album. I went with Diary of a Madman. This has always been my favorite Ozzy album. I think this was also the first Ozzy album I got on vinyl too, so yeah, kind of special for me. But yeah, and of course it was the last Ozzy album to feature Randy Rhoads, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, amazing album. I don't need to say much about this album because everybody fucking knows it. Alrighty, and the fifth album we were supposed to show is an album recommendation, and this was probably the hardest one for me to choose because I have so many albums that I can fucking recommend, but I'm gonna push this album one more time to you people that still have not checked this album out, that have been watching my channel for forever, have heard me talk about this album I don't know how many goddamn times, and if you still haven't listened to this album, then what the fuck? You know, I don't know how many times I can stress that you need to listen to this album if you haven't. Winterland, Welcome My Last Chapter. Amazing black metal. Fucking just, oh my god. Words cannot express how much I love this album, and I've talked about it so many times. I will be so surprised if there is any of you that can say that you have not. If you've been watching my channel, for a while, I'd be surprised if there's any of you that can say you have not listened to this album. Because if not, then you haven't truly been watching my videos. So yeah, just if you want just some awesome fucking melodic black metal, this is the shit right here. Even if you don't like black metal or you're not really into black metal, go listen to this fucking album, please. You are doing yourself a great disservice by not listening to this. So yeah, my album recommendation, and this will always be my number one album recommendation, Winterland, Welcome My Last Chapter. Amazing stuff. Like I said, that last one was really hard. Like, I was like juggling between a few albums. I was like, which one do I pick? But fuck it, just ultimately I went with this one. I almost fucking went with Julian. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do 2 album recommendations. Another one, Wasp, The Crimson Idol. If you haven't heard this one, holy shit. So yeah, I cheated there. There we go. Got that out of my system. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed my contest entry, Julian. I hope that was up to your standards. And yeah, looking forward to that. I think you said the contest is going to run until it's sometime mid-August. So for those of you that might be interested, I'll leave links in the description to where you can go watch, or go check out the announcement video for it, and go subscribe to Julian as well. So yeah, and I'll go ahead and leave links to all these albums in the description just in case any of you are interested. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, congrats Julian on over 100 subs. Fuck yeah.